One thing anime series like to do is try to use NTR as drama. We've seen it countless times now, where the villain tries to steal away love interest of character. Now, of course, the writers never go through with it because there'll be a backlash if actual NTR was shown. The closest we gotten is what happened in Berserk. But even then, I wouldn't count that as NTR. NTR is more a villain trying to steal love interest away from a guy, making the love interest become his wife. NTR is not just a villain doing terrible things to a girl. There is one anime movie, though, that actually showed NTR. It wasn't just teasing it. That movie was Makia, When the Promised Flower Blooms. So why wasn't there backlash for showing NTR? Because 95% of anime fans outside Japan probably never even heard of the movie. And probably most Japanese fans have never heard of the movie either. Not only that, the NTR happens to be a side character, not the main character, so no one really cares. They also make the guy so desperate and crazy to a point where people didn't feel bad for him anymore. I did find NTR's subplot amusing to watch because it was just so terrible. Basically, in this movie, there is a race of people that practically live on forever. They live far away from humans and for good reasons. If humans knew where they're located, these people would be hunted down. And that's precisely what happened. The humans hunted these people down and took the women. The reason is pretty obvious. If you get intimate with one of these women, the child that you make with them will have a long lifespan. So, in this movie, the main character is Makia, and the movie mainly focuses on her struggles of being a mother. But there's also a subplot that focuses on Makia's two friends that are a couple and love each other a lot. Her friend gets taken away, and now her friend is forced to marry a rich man and have all these terrible things being done to her. It gives you these eerie NTR vibes. So throughout the movie, her friend's boyfriend is on a desperate journey to save his girlfriend. You see him trying to convince himself that he will save her, and everything will be alright. In the meantime, his girlfriend already experienced all sorts of terrible things off screen. As an anime fan, I just cannot take this subplot seriously because it seems too much like something you would see from NTR hentai. A guy being delusional and too optimistic in saving his girl and taking her back. I just didn't find it emotional or sad to watch. I found it funny to watch because it reminds me of a bad NTR hentai. And like most NTR hentai series, this one ended badly as well. The guy tries to save his girlfriend, but his girlfriend refuses his help because she is now the wife of another man and had a kid with him. She can't leave her kid behind. The guy then has a meltdown, like most NTR protagonists do, and dies in a pathetic way. Was this hopeless scenario supposed to make me feel sad and emotional? It just made me laugh instead, with how pathetic it made the guy out to be. This is why you really shouldn't mix NTR with anime. NTR belongs in only hentai and visual novels. When you put actual NTR in an anime series or movie, people will either feel disgusted or can't take the drama scenario seriously. This movie would have been better off without the NTR subplot.